great to see all of you here today. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Rob Ursan. I'm the Artistic Director of Do It With Class, and I'd like to welcome you to this show that you're going to be watching. This is the very first time this show has been performed anywhere in the world. This run is the show is brand new, so you're getting to see something that nobody else has seen before. So, I've got a few things to say quickly. We need to thank the South Saskatchewan Community Foundation and Affinity for their support through the years to help young people come and see shows. They're both remarkable organizations, and they've helped us immeasurably. The other thing that I'd like to say is that this company, some of you are going to be sitting out there today going, oh, I could do that. Wouldn't it be great if I could be on the stage with them? Well, you can be. We have auditions every year. We're having auditions in May and June this year. And if you go to our website, we have a whole bunch of stuff there that you can see in order to figure out if you'd like to come and sing for us and do a poem for us and then come and have as much fun as they do. Also, we have, if you can't spend the time doing that, we also have some sessional classes which we'll be teaching next year, which are 6 or 8 weekends that you just come and you end up learning a song and a dance, and you have lots and lots of fun with it. Okay? So, this afternoon, we have some extra little helpers filming our show. So all of your applause and your laughter is going to be recorded today. So have fun with that. The last thing I'd like to say is that there will be a 10-minute intermission between Act 1 and Act 2. Very, very short. The first act is about 50 minutes. The second act is about 40. And I might come up and answer some questions at intermission if you've got questions. So other than that, I would now like to introduce our guest speaker for this evening, or this afternoon, Mr. Christopher Robin Milne.
Afternoon, or whatever it is at the moment. I suppose you all know why I've been asked to come and speak at my old school. Stowe. It really hasn't changed much since I was here. Speaking with some of the younger boys, I'm glad to see a society of peer abuse based on imaginary hierarchy still exists. And with special guests from the Historical Society of Buckinghamshire to boot, how appropriate since I am historical. I am here, of course, to talk of my legacy, or rather, my father's legacy. His use of my name, my childhood, my toys as content for those incredibly famous books. This is slightly ridiculous. I'm going to try to paint a picture of a happy childhood and fill in the gaps with my father's imagined stories. My childhood was stolen from me by my father's books. I suspect many of you weren't expecting lovely little Christopher Robin Milne, me, to come and tell you origin stories for those wonderful tales that you read in your childhood. Everyone thinks they know me, Christopher Robin and his fanciful company of living toys. I suspect many of you weren't expecting lovely little Christopher Robin Milne to come and tell you origin stories. My earliest memories were of my nanny. Her name was Olive, but for reasons I no longer remember, I called her New. My parents were, I'm almost positive, present, yet it was Nanny New who took care of me.
New, I'm bored. I'm just cleaning up after you, young master. I need a little time to put things right. You just sit in your usual spot and I'll come find you when I'm free.
I've often thought about this time. Happy, sad. I'm not sure what it makes me feel anymore. When I was 5, I'd sit on the stair, not up and not down, but in the middle somewhere. And from my seat, I'd sit and I'd stare, not up and not down, not here and not there. When I was 5, I didn't much care to be up or be down. If I sat on a stair, as long as my friends would sit with me there. A donkey, a rabbit, and now a piglet, but mostly a bear.
What should I do, Nanny?
Don't make so much noise.
Can't I play with you, Nanny?
Just play with your toys.
Could you hold my hand, Nanny?
Why all this to do?
I just wanted to be sure of you.
Why don't you go to the garden?
But Nanny, it's cold.
Young Master Moon, you're too old to be babied.
But too young to be old.
I was called Master Billy Moon as a young boy. My father had wanted to call me Billy. Somehow I ended up as Christopher Robin. And I couldn't say my last name when I was a child. Instead, I said Moon. Master Billy Moon. Actually, I didn't really want to come and talk about any of this. When I was 5,
I loved climbing trees.
the world was so wide.
I used to sing on the toilet.
I ate a bug.
My mom in 3 places. My grandmother died. I learned to ride a bike. I discovered ketchup.
I got lost and I cried.
I killed my sister's hamster.
When I was 5, what should we do, Robin? We've come here to hear all about you, Robin, and tales we hold dear. We don't want the truth, Robin, we just want the joy of each great adventure with each brilliant toy. When you were 5,
I don't think people realize
you didn't much care
just how lonely it was. I was.
to be up or be down
And how much I adored
when they were all there.
all these imaginary friends.
But now the world
They were so alive to me.
wants you to share your time with your donkey, your owl, your piglet, but mostly your bear.
When I was 5. My father bought a farm in 1925. The farm was near Ashdown Forest in East Sussex. It had a cottage, a little bit of garden, a lot of jungle, 2 fields, a river, meadows, and woods, all waiting to be explored.
So, over there is a 100-acre wood. That's where Owl lives. He's the wisest of us all. He, if you can believe it, can spell. I can't, but then I'm only 5. Nanny New says,
You could spell if only you concentrate.
I don't know what that means, but I'm probably too busy for it anyways. Just beyond is where Eeyore lives. It's a gloomy place, but that will get fixed. Piglet's house is past the wood, near the floody place and where the weasel wasn't. Then comes Rabbit's house. It's mostly underground, so it can surprise you when it shows up. There are 6 pine trees not too far away, and Pooh Bear's house, but we'll get to him in a minute.
Oh, you said my name. Is it my turn?
Soon.
When is soon?
Soon.
All right then, tiddly-pom.
Just beyond is where Eeyore lives. Rabbit lives. It's a bit of a gloomy place, but that will get fixed. Kanga and Roo are close by now. Near them is a nice place for a picnic. Then the bee tree comes next.
If you're talking about the bee tree, shouldn't you be talking about me?
I will.
When?
Soon.
Right, tiddly-pom then.
Then next is the big river with the big stones and rocks. Then we've gone the whole way around and we're back to where I started. And where I am right now? Here, at my house.
Now?
Soon.
Not sure I like soon.
You'll get used to it. When you're very small, everything happens soon.
I'm not very small. Look at my tum.
Have you seen Nanny's tum?
Well, my tum's not small for my size.
That's because we like honey so much.
I do. It's nummy for my tummy.
So maybe now we can talk about the bee tree.
Oh, good tiddly-pom.
Buzz, 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 busy with our busy buzzing. Buzz, 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 almost in a tizzy buzzing. Buzz, 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 why are we so busy buzzing? Well, of course we're busy, we are busy buzzing bees.
That buzzing noise means something. You don't get a buzzing noise like that, just buzzing and buzzing, without its meaning something. If there's a buzzing noise, somebody's making a buzzing noise. And the only reason for making a buzzing noise that I know of is that you're a bee.
Busy buzzing bees, buzzing while we're really busy. Always busy making honey while we're buzzing in a tizzy. Ask a drone to pause and you'll see. He will say,
I'm really busy.
if you ask the question, is he? Of course he's a busy buzzing bee.
And the only reason for being a bee that I know of is for making honey. And the only reason for making honey that I know of is for me to eat it.
We're always busy buzzing, busy droning. It's funny making honey with the song that we're intoning. We're busy making honey, but we do it without moaning. And it keeps us busy cause we're busy buzzing bees. Buzz, 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 busy with our busy buzzing. Buzz, 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 almost in a tizzy buzzing. Buzz, 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 why are we so busy buzzing? Well, of course we're busy, we are busy buzzing bees.
I guess I should climb.
Oh, look! A bear is climbing our tree. Really? A bear? Certainly looks like a bear. What's a bear? It's a bear flower. Oh, I like flowers. Oh, that's lovely, Paul. It's a slab. Slab, slappy, slap. That's what I love. Shh. No, a bear is not a flower. A bear's much bigger than a flower. Oh, I've seen some pretty big flowers. Shh. And some big, pretty flowers. Again. Shh. And some flowers big, pretty.
This is taking a very long time.
Is he singing something? I do hope not.
It's a very funny thought that if bears were bees, they would build a nest at the bottom of trees. And that being so, if bees were bears, we shouldn't have to climb up all these stairs. It's a very funny thought that the more I climb, I might well be wasting a lot of my time. But that being so, with honey at stake, I really hope the branches will not. Oh, bother!
Oh, that's quite a distance he's fallen. At least
He's hit another branch.
You see what I meant to do?
Another 20 feet.
What I meant to do?
Ooh, look at him bounce.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's all because...
Is that a bear? Yes!
It's all because...
Are they all that uncoordinated?
It's all because I love honey so much. And may I just say, oh!
That is definitely not a flower.
I think I may need some help. Pom pom, tiddly pom, tiddly pom, pa-dum, pom pom, tiddly pom, tiddly pom. Hello, Christopher Robin.
Hello, Winnie the Pooh.
I wonder if you've got such a thing as a balloon about you.
A balloon? What do you need a balloon for?
Honey,
Well, you don't get honey with balloons.
I do.
How lucky. I was at a balloon party just yesterday.
What's a balloon party?
A party with balloons.
I thought that must be it.
I got a big green one and a big blue one. Which would you like?
Well, when going after honey with a balloon, the best thing is to not let the bees know you're coming. If you have a green balloon, they might think you're part of the tree and not notice you're coming. If you have a blue balloon, they might think you're part of the sky and not notice you're coming. Which do you think is more likely?
Won't they see you beneath the balloon?
You never know with bees. Perhaps I should paint my face, and then I can look like a cloud floating in the sky.
So the blue balloon.
Let's try it.
He's back.
Who's back? The bear.
Some bears never learn. And he's brought a friend.
Shall I let go now?
Unless you want to float up with me.
Not really.
That's good. I think the bees might suspect something if you tag along. Hooray! Do I look like a cloud floating in the sky?
You look like a bear holding onto a balloon.
As long as the bees don't suspect something, you never can tell with bees. Christopher Robin,
Yes?
I'm too far away.
Perhaps a breeze will pick up and blow you towards the tree.
Perhaps. Christopher Robin,
Yes?
I think the bees might need some convincing that I'm a cloud. Do you have an umbrella in your house?
Yes?
Could you nip back and get it?
Part of the plan?
Part of the plan.
I wonder what will happen next.
We could ask.
Ask who? Ask the bear. What bear? The one floating under the balloon. What balloon?
The one over there with the bear hanging from it.
Don't you see it? All I see is a nice blue sky with a cloud underneath. You are truly one dipsy drone. Do you think the cloud means it might rain?
I have the umbrella.
Oh, good. You're back. I was beginning to worry. I think the bees suspect something.
What should I do?
Walk up and down with your umbrella, saying, "Tut, tut, it looks like rain." I shall do what I can to get closer. Perhaps singing a little cloud song to confuse them.
Do clouds sing?
Mine does. How sweet to be a cloud floating in the blue. Every single cloud sings aloud.
Ta-ta-ta-ta, like it will rain.
How sweet to be a cloud floating in the blue. I'm so very proud being a cloud.
Oh my, it loves the beautiful rain, more than a chance that it will rain. It might just pour on really rain. Just look at that cloud. I am a shoreline, should be allowed to get and set. He's up to something that is clear. There shouldn't be bears up here.
How sweet to be a cloud. I think the bees must suspect something. They're gathering nearer.
What shall be the your plan then?
I should probably come down.
All right. How?
You could climb up and grab me.
I like you a lot, Pooh.
That's very nice of you to say. I'm fond of you too.
But there is no way I'm climbing up a tree filled with bees.
You like me, but only so far.
Yes.
Can you think of another way to get me down?
I'll think hard.
Please do.
Are you sure this is a bear? Are you sure you have a brain? What's a brain?
They're closing in, Christopher Robin.
How about just letting go of the balloon?
I fell earlier. It didn't feel very good. My bum was full of pricklies. I don't like pricklies in my bum.
I could try to catch you.
Are you prickly?
Nanny New doesn't think so. At least she's never said anything to me.
Perhaps she didn't want to be impolite.
Hello, Christopher Robin. Hello, Piglet. Hello, Rabbit. Hello, Christopher Robin. What's the bear done now?
Can you see me?
Winnie the Pooh, what are you doing up there?
I wanted some honey.
I don't think you're close enough to the tree.
You couldn't be righter.
The bees are closer to you than you are to the tree.
Again, you're right. This is perfectly right.
So, what are you going to do? I offered to catch him, and he thought I might be prickly.
His hand doesn't feel prickly.
Yours too.
I like holding hands.
Me too.
Oh, Pooh.
Yes, Rabbit?
Do you really want to come down?
Yes, Rabbit.
I think I have a solution.
Yes, Rabbit?
Are you ready?
Oh, yes, Rabbit. Rabbit!
No need to thank me.
Actually, Rabbit.
Yes.
Ow!
And Rabbit,
Yes, Piglet?
don't be offended, but
Yes.
I agree with Pooh. Ow!
I think it was a chair, not a tree. And I'm pretty sure it was a cookie jar, not a beehive. I also believe that I was trying to reach for the cookies while I was holding at least 3 stuffed toys. What I am certain of, and here I don't know if I remember it, or if it's just one of those fantastical family stories that has been hashed and rehashed, told endlessly, until I don't know if it's my memory or my memory of someone telling the story.
Billy Moon, what are you doing? Christopher Robin, are you all right?
Yes, thanks.
You don't sound all right.
I'm spiffy, thanks.
Are you absolutely sure?
If I tell you the truth, ow.
Oh, poor Moon. Poor little Moon. Poor little Christopher Robin. Poor Master Billy Moon. Childhood is full of bruises. Falling is something that nobody chooses. Poor little Christopher
the Billy Moon. Childhood is over so quickly. Don't leave my arms too soon.
I remember that, but only because Nanny New told me that story when I was older. Memories are delicate things and apt to be influenced by the teller.
Mr. Milne, might I suggest you take some of children's questions? They've been working very hard to come up with several very insightful queries. Esme, you have one, don't you?
I'm Esme.
Hello, Esme. I'm Christopher.
I think we know that already.
Esme, be polite.
Yes, Mrs. Chumley. Who really was your favorite of all your toys?
Well, the absolute truth would be that...
I'm Bertie.
Oh, hello, Bertie. I was just...
Was this all really because of a bear from Canada?
Well, yes, but...
I'm Juno. My question's more important.
Sorry?
Why is there only one female character in the stories?
Perhaps you could get them to ask one
I'm
another.
Ozzy. I read that you don't like these books anymore. Is that true?
My name's Nola. Why is there a kangaroo in the middle of England?
I'm Lena. I have a question.
My name's Zadie. I have a question.
Stop this ruckus right now! You're just a bunch of rabid rabbits on a rampage, roaring like rude-repellent ruffians!
That's a very odd way to talk.
Nanny New used to shock me out of my moods by saying things with many alliterations. It made me stop, and usually it made me laugh, so everything would turn out all right.
Is it true you decided to never talk to your parents again?
I beg your pardon, that's very personal.
Do you know who they are right now?
Young lady, I don't think...
Remember what Rabbit said. It is always useful to know where a relation is, whether you want them or whether you don't.
Ah, how lovely to have a few minutes on my own. Almost time for an 11 o'clock snack too. Bread and butter and honey, I think would do the job.
Uncle Rabbit, I think Pooh Bear might be coming. I can hear that awful humming that's around when he's about. Uncle Rabbit, Pooh will soon be passing by you, so I must say that where are you? Now's the time I would sneak out.
Well, Lila, my friend Pooh. Oh, she's gone. Children today, always in such a hurry. Cousin Rabbit, I don't want to make you worry, but I think that you should hurry. No sense bending out of shape. Cousin Rabbit, there's a Pooh Bear coming toward you, and I thought I should afford you time to make a quick escape. We don't want to make you panic, and don't want to seem too manic, but his appetite's titanic. He can eat as much as anywhere. This needs your full attention, and perhaps an intervention. Always falls we now should mention. If I knew Terry on the pelt on a straight sent into jail, let us first inhale. Cousin Rabbit, I am sure that he'll be singing, and your ears will all be ringing, so you better start to hop. Cousin Rabbit, we all came to give you warning. We will come and wreck your morning. Get your scarf and we'll go. Stop! Who is my friend?
Really? You complain about him all the time.
Of course I do. It's what I do best.
You've said some terribly mean things about him in the past.
You've said some terribly mean things to him in the past.
Of course I have. I would never be mean to people I don't care about. Those people aren't worth my time. But a friend, I care too much about their well-being to let them have thoughts. And I told you not to use the garden entrance. Why do rabbits never learn?
Pom pom, tiddly pom, tiddly pom, pa-dum, pom pom pom, tiddly pom, tiddly pom. If I know anything about anything, that hole means rabbit, and rabbit means company, and company means food, And food means I'll be even happier than I am already. And being happier means that Rabbit and I will sing and talk and hum to our heart's content. Excuse me. Oh, is Rabbit home?
Oh, Mr. Pooh Bear, sir. I was just checking for myself.
I'll shut down and see what's up. Hello? Is anybody at home? What I said was, is anybody home? With that much bother, there must be somebody. Down there? She's gone. Rabbits move much more quickly than I do, it seems. Hello? For the third time? Is anybody home? No. Are you sure?
Yes, and you don't need to shout so loud. We heard you quite well the first time.
Bother! Are you sure there's nobody there?
Nobody.
There must be somebody there, because somebody said nobody. Hello, Rabbit. Isn't that you? Why are those silly rabbits holding on to you?
They were worried you were coming to see me.
They didn't need to worry. I have come to see you.
You see, it's my friend Pooh Bear. I never mind having a friend over. Just making sure.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Never know who's wandering around the forest these days. Friends are always welcome.
Like me.
A friend is different from a relation.
Righto.
Now that that's done, hello, Pooh.
Hello, Rabbit.
Could you do with a mouthful of something?
Well, it is 11.
Honey or condensed milk with your bread?
Both, please. But I don't want to seem greedy, so no bread.
Silly old bear. You'll never change, will you?
Why would I? I like me as I am, and I like my friends as they are, and I like my life as it is, so why would I?
Quite right, too. Change is for the tigers of the world who can't sit still. It's so nice of you to visit.
You can't stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You have to go to them sometimes.
And a good thing, too. Did you see Piglet today?
I did. It was most amusing. He was tracking a woozle.
Whatzels are woozles?
That is a good question. One I should have thought of myself.
Hello, Piglet.
Hello, Pooh. I found some tracks.
How exciting. As soon as I saw you, I knew an adventure was going to happen. Shall we go hunting?
As long as I'm with you, I shan't be afraid.
Off we go. Look! Now there are 3 sets of tracks.
2 small and 1 large.
Do you think they could be from a woozle? I was asking myself the exact same question.
And what did you answer yourself?
I think we will have to wait until we catch up with them. On we go.
Okay, Pooh, but there are 3 of them now and only 2 of us.
True, but there's 1 of me, and 2 of these seem very small. I'm sure we will be fine.
Okay, Pooh, as long as you're sure.
Look! What? There are even more now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sets of tracks. 3 small, those might be whizzles. 2 large, those might be woozles. Or the woozles might be whizzles. And the whizzles might be woozles. Or the exact opposite.
Oh dear, oh my. I've just remembered that I was supposed to do something yesterday, and I didn't do it yesterday, and I can't do it tomorrow, so I suppose I must do it today. Goodbye.
We'll do it this afternoon. I'll come with you.
It's not a thing that should be done in the afternoon.
But it's already past noon.
Sorry?
It's past noon, so it's after Noon. So it's afternoon already. Indeed. Are you perhaps a tad frightened?
No, I'm perfectly.
What's that? I'm not a what? I'm a who? Hello, Piglet. Hello, Hoover.
Oh, it's you. Well, you're not scary, and I'm not scared.
You are shaking a bit.
Overheated, I suppose. I should go.
What were you two doing? Piglet walked around the tree, then you joined him, and walked around the same tree a third time. What? You were just about to go around a fourth time.
So, you were tracking yourself?
I think if we had gone around the tree one more time, I might have got me too. Well, I suppose I should be getting on.
Really?
Unless...
You've eaten. I mean, we've eaten it all.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, friend. I should go get my scarf and go for a walk.
Oh, help! I'd better go back. Oh, bother! I shall have to go on. I can't do either. Oh, help and bother!
I wonder why Pooh's legs are still there. Garden exit, I suppose. Hello, Pooh. Long time no see.
Do you think so?
I was joking. You're stuck, aren't you?
No, just resting and thinking and humming to myself.
Here, give us a paw.
Oh, you're hurting!
You're stuck!
It all comes from having front doors which aren't big enough.
I don't like to say it, but it comes from eating too much. I don't like to say it, but one of us was eating too much, and I knew it wasn't me. I think I shall have to go and fetch Christopher Robin.
Good idea. And don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Half in, half out of your burrow. I'll just sniff the air for fun, shall I? Oh, he's gone. Rabbits move very quickly, don't they?
See, silly old bear.
I was just beginning to think that Rabbit may never be able to use his front door again, and I should hate that.
So should I. If we can't pull you up, Pooh, we'll have to push you back. If he were pushed back, then he would be back. Nobody likes to have guests as much as I, but some creatures are meant to live underground, and some in the forest, and some...
You mean I'd never get out?
I mean that having got so far, it seems a pity to waste it. Winnie, you're our dearest friend, but may we both now recommend you stop this overeating trend before you're out of luck, because you silly, silly bear, you seem acutely unaware what caused you to get stuck. What should we do? Yes, what should we do? Let's give him a pull.
Oh! Ow!
Well, that didn't work.
But it hurts.
It's really too full.
So what now?
Give him a yank, a wrench, a jerk, or I'll go inside.
To do what?
And push from
A
behind.
very good plan.
I still think he might be too big.
Well, never mind.
Hello, Christopher Robin. Rabbit, is that Pooh Bear?
Hello, Pooh. Why don't you come out?
Hello, Piglet. I've been trying.
You're stuck, aren't you?
Too much honey.
I like honey. Is there any more?
Ow! You are the smartest of all of us.
No need for flattery. I already know.
Can you think of what's to be done?
If he got in,
he has to get out. But how to begin? He may be short and squat and stout, but he is our friend, so we must pitch in.
Pulling hurt last time.
Or maybe we could all just wait until he gets thin.
That's going to take a while, and I have cleaning to do.
Yell if you need me.
Well, Pooh, it seems as if you'll need to stay until such time as you are thin enough to squeeze out.
Stay? Will someone bring me lunch?
I don't think you're quite grasping the situation here. No lunch.
No lunch. Supper?
No supper. No food until you lose enough belly that you are thin enough to squeeze out.
How long will that take?
A day, a week, a month, who knows?
Pooh Bear, you do have a big tongue.
Might have been better to ask Rabbit to your place. Your front door is a little bigger. Then that's what I'll do next time. If I'm stuck here for days, will you come visit?
Of course we will. All of us will. I'll stay as long as you'd like. Just not at night. The dark can be very worrying.
I will come read you a book.
I will come and lecture you on something suitably fitting.
That's very kind, but about not eating bit.
No honey.
I suppose this bear will just have to bear it. Silly old bear. Pooh, can you hear me? Yes, but you're a tad muffled, so do speak clearly.
I always speak clearly. My diction is perfect.
I don't think your fiction has a defect.
I didn't say fiction, I said fiction.
Friction?
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Yes, I am just trying to keep myself happy and amused.
Well, it's my door you're stuck in, so try not to annoy.
Sorry, Rabbit.
No offense taken. Yet. Since you're there, I'm going to use you.
I don't think I'll be much help.
Oh, just keep your legs still and that's enough.
I'll try.
That's a good bear.
Look, Pooh, I brought Tigger. Hello, Christopher Robin. Hello, Owl. Hello, Pooh. I feel you're stuck.
I think so.
Have you tried bouncing out of that hole?
Seeing as I can't use my feet, I think bouncing's out of the question.
I bounce on my feet. I bounce on my bum. I bounce on my tail. I bounce on my knees, my back, my tum. I bounce when I'm sad. I bounce when I'm mad. I bounce when I'm grumpy or gloomy or giddily glad.
He may not be Tigger material. He is a poober after all.
Perhaps if he tried to flap his wings, I mean paws.
I barely have enough room to flap my ears. My tum's caught, and one of my arms doesn't want to come out either. So, if I could flap and fly, I think I'd only go in circles.
Perhaps if you wait, quiet and still, thinking thin thoughts, then your big tongue will shrink until you simply pop out. Then we can go play. Do you think you could do that for me?
Whatever you say. I like the idea of staying put, Piglet. I'm patient. I will get
Winnie the Pooh, what will you have learned from all this?
I didn't know there would be a test.
Pooh Bears don't learn lessons. I tried to teach him to read in the past, but he just gets muddled and then distracted and then hungry.
Actually, I'm quite hungry. Now, in fact.
I don't see how. My pantry is empty from his last visit.
Are you done with my toes now? May I wiggle my toes? They've gone all numb.
I gave up inside. You've done nothing but wiggle your toes.
Really? I can't see them, so I guess that's why I can't feel them.
Having a party without me seems about right. Par for the course.
It's not a party, it's a problem.
Isn't everything?
Eeyore, how are you? It's been a while since I last saw you in this part of the woods.
Let's just say the invitations haven't come frequently or recently.
Oh, you could just drop in. It's what led to the situation we're in right now.
You mean the problem?
Yes.
So you want me to cause the problems that happen when one just drops in?
Hello, Eeyore!
Ah, Pooh, if it wasn't me, I should have known it to be you.
Now, Eeyore, be nice. Pooh Bear's stuck. Do you have any idea on how to get him out?
Well, he could hold on to my tail and I could pull him out, except I lost my tail 2 days ago. That's why I'm moping about.
Oh, I have it. I found it on a bush on my way here.
Well, that's convenient for the plot. But how to get back on is the problem.
This is like a real-life game of pin the tail on a donkey.
Which would be fun were it not my life, my tail, me being the donkey, and the fact that you said pin.
I could tie ribbon on it first.
Well, fashion requires sacrifice. It's probably too good for me, but thank you.
You are more than welcome, Eeyore.
So tell me, why is Pooh Bear in that hole?
I'm stuck. At least it's a nice day for it.
It'll probably rain later. It always does.
That's it, Eeyore. Help keep his spirits up.
I'll do what I can. A little consideration, a little thought for others makes all the difference.
Hello, Kanga. Hello, Roo.
Good day, mates. Me and the ankle biter were out for a bronze walkabout. We saw some hardy yakka going on. I thought to myself, crikey, some gala's been stronger in the whoop whoop. It's truth. Let's have a Captain Cook.
What?
I always thought that was the way Kanga should have spoken. Kangaroos are from Australia. Why would my parents buy me a toy kangaroo with a joey in its pouch and then make it English? It made no sense then, and it makes no sense now.
Fair dinkum.
You're not part of this. The stories made you into an English mom. Be an English mom.
Sorry, don't know what came over me. So, what's going on here?
There's a bear stuck in the entrance to my home.
Hello, Pooh.
Hello, Roo!
That's me, Roo. And you're Pooh.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
Mum, that's Pooh Bear.
No. Hello, Pooh Bear.
Hello, Roo. Tigger. Look at us bouncing. I like to bounce, and you like to bounce. Look at us bouncing.
It's so wonderful that I found someone just like me. I thought I was the only one.
Is there something I can do to help?
Everyone else has suggested something.
We could jolt or buffet him until there's just enough of him to waggle him or wiggle him, or ride the rock or wriggle him, or maybe merely jiggle him and jostle him as such. How on earth to loosen him?
Could we not tie a noose on him?
Perhaps just heap abuse on him for eating much too much.
Eeyore. Be nice.
Attack is holding my tail to my bottom. This is as nice as it gets.
Do you know, having been stuck in here for all these hours... Minutes. I do feel thinner. Perhaps if you all pulled together.
Are there enough of us?
Me?
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 Me, if I must.
Me?
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Carrots! Then carrots. Later, help first. If it were one of you stuck, wouldn't you want everyone to help?
Well, yes.
Then put on your big rabbit pants and grab a hold.
If suddenly he is suddenly free, then suddenly we will be as happy as can be. Teamwork is the key.
We're pulling on 3. Heave-ho, heave-to for Winnie the Pooh.
Heave-ho, heave-to for Winnie the Pooh. Heave-ho, heave-to for Winnie the Pooh.
I'm finally free, and I'm hungry.
Silly old bear.
things I need. A snack and a hug!
One of those are easy to get.
Sorry, I was off in my head there for a moment.
That was the break bell, Mr. Milne. We can come back in 20 minutes if you'll come with me. Break time! School!
Pom, pom, tiddly pom, pa-dom, pom.
Please, just stop.
Mr. Milne?
Sorry, coming.
Pom, pom, tiddly pom, tiddly pom.
If he wasn't an alumni
And famous for doing nothing.
and famous for doing nothing, he wouldn't be here.
Waste of money.
In the waste of my favorite period.
Student evaluations.
I don't know how you do it, Miss Chumley. Were I you, I would have not only thrown in the towel, but perhaps a grenade or a live tiger or two.
It's all about accepting certain facts. Children are pigs. They don't need school. Children are icky and sticky and tricky to fool. They don't need help. They don't need hope. They need to be tied to the desk with leather and scratchy old rope. The ones who are good, the ones who are smart, destroying their ego. Well, it's a start. What can I say? It's better this way. I haven't an ounce of compassion.
Miss, I found these flowers grown by the fence and I wanted you to have them. They're pretty just like you are.
I do love my job.
Pom, pom, tiddly pom, pa-dom, pom. Pom, pom, tiddly pom, tiddly pom. Pom, pom, tiddly pom, tiddly pom, pa-dom, pom.
to.
Ow! Why did you...
I asked her to because you wouldn't listen to me.
But she hit me in the head with a shoe.
I couldn't get your attention. I wouldn't have used a shoe myself. I would have just slapped you. But you're slightly out of reach. Now listen, how many times must you be told not to bring food to assemblies?
Quite a few, miss.
Yes, quite a few. 26 to be exact.
You kept count, miss.
Of course I did, Enola. I keep count of everything the little fur monsters do. That way, should your parents complain about my behavior towards you, I have record of your behavior. Parents always think that their children are little darlings, but teachers know better. We know exactly what kind of sticky, smelling, unkempt little tall rags you are at heart.
Miss, I'm not like that.
Oh, please. I've seen you have a long and exploratory blow of your nose on the hem of your skirt.
Sir, were teachers cruel here when you were a boy?
Everyone was cruel here when I was a boy. I didn't want to come here when I was a boy.
You must go, Master Robin.
I can't. I don't want to.
We all must grow up sometime.
You told me not to grow up too quickly.
Now might be as good a time as any.
Then I arrived here, only to be introduced as the real Christopher Robin. And life became, well, let's just say your teachers are positively babying you in comparison to how I was treated.
But why? You were famous.
What is famous? Is famous safe? Is famous warm? Is famous happy?
Hello, Eeyore. How are you on this fine day?
It'll probably rain later.
But it's nice now.
The weather does that just to trick you. You'll see. I'm right.
What have you been up to today?
Well, I woke up feeling cold, so I had some cold, prickly nettles for breakfast. Then I walked down to the stream and chipped some ice off the surface and drank some cold water. Then I went for a walk to try to warm up.
And did it work?
No.
I've often been accused of being rather like Eeyore. Not merely that the glass is half empty, but that someone also stuffed out their cigarette in it. I've also been compared with Rabbit, always so concerned with rules and proper behavior.
There must be rules. How would I know if you're breaking them if I didn't know them?
Of course, I'm Piglet. My social anxiety is well known at the parties I don't attend.
Yesterday, when it was tomorrow, the excitement was just too much for me.
Some friends say I'm Owl, raised to the nth power. I don't have a conversation, I lecture.
When you are someone of very little brain and you think of things, you find sometimes that a thing which seemed very thingish inside you is quite different when it gets out into the open and has other people looking at it.
And like Tigger, I find myself rushing headlong into situations without giving the consequences much thought. Like agreeing to be here today.
We must hurry. We mustn't be late for whatever we want to be in time for.
But mostly, I'm winning. I'm easily distracted, oblivious to simple solutions. You know,
No one is more themselves than a bear, so endearing and stout and dignified and a little bit rumpled and slightly annoyed at themselves. In other words, me.
I suppose when I look at it, my father was trying to show the sections of a child's imagination, of my imagination, of what was going on inside me as I developed. My mother said, give a child a toy and the child will learn empathy. Children put their souls into their toys, and when the toy is hurt, they are too. It teaches them how to care. My mother was quite a smart woman, even if she didn't like to spend any time with me.
Master Robin, you know that is not true.
Oh, don't get involved, Nanny.
What? Mr. Milne?
Sorry, this place haunts me a little. The books haunt me. The characters follow me. Everything tries to pull me back to those days, as if they were special.
And were they not?
Who knows what a special day even is?
Hello, Piglet.
Hello, Pooh. I'm off to see Eeyore. I'm taking him flowers is a special day?
I was thinking exactly the same thing. Say hello, Eeyore, for me.
I will.
Oh, hello, Kanga.
Look, Mum, it's Mr. Winnie.
I see that room. Hello, Pooh Bear.
Hello, Mr. Winnie the Pooh Bear.
Hello, Roo.
That's me, Roo. Mum, he said hello to me.
I saw that room. Isn't that nice?
It's very nice, Mum. It's very nice, Mr. Winnie the Pooh Bear. And it's nice to be nice. Isn't that right, Mum?
Yes, it is.
I just saw Piglet. He was taking flowers to Eeyore.
Is it a special day?
I think it must be a special day. Piglet doesn't give flowers on just any old day.
It's a special day. Does that mean cake and milky tea? I like special days with cake and milky tea.
So do I, Roo. I wonder what kind of special day it is.
Piglet just said it's a special day.
Maybe we should ask Owl.
He does know a lot.
Mr. Owl is scary.
Knowing lots isn't scary.
It's not that. His head goes all the way around to the back. Mine doesn't. See?
Your head isn't supposed to.
Tigger said it's hard to sneak up on him.
Why would you want to sneak up on him?
Tigger likes to sneak up on people and say,
Surprise, Tigger!
Oh, Tigger, is that nice?
Hello, Tigger. You're funny.
It's because I'm a Tigger. Tiggers jump out at people. That's funny.
Maybe to you. I think you might have scared Kanga, though.
I'm supposed to scare. I'm a Tigger. I like to spring into action. I jump at the chance. So let's hop to it.
Tigger, you're funny.
I know. What were you talking about?
Piglet took some flowers to Eeyore.
It must be a special day.
That's what we said.
I don't know what's special about today.
That's what we said.
Maybe we should go ask Owl.
That's what we said.
Oh dear. Coral speaking.
Hello, Rabbit.
Don't do that. That's just creepy. We're going to see Owl. All together?
Yes, and hello, Mr. Rabbit.
Hello, Roo. Is it a special day?
We don't know. That's what we're going to ask.
What brought all this on?
Piglet took some flowers to Eeyore.
Ah, I see. You think this might be a symptom. What's a symptom?
What's a slim slum?
He said, simpleton.
I said... Oh, never mind. I'll come with you. There's safety in numbers.
There's safety in cucumbers?
Christopher Robin, you know very well that's not what I said.
I know. It's fun to see you first, though. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Christopher Robin.
I said don't do that. It makes my ears go all funny.
What are you all doing today?
We're going to see Owl.
We need to ask him something.
Today is special.
Piglet took flowers to Eeyore. He said, any day you give or get flowers is a special day. We don't know what day it is, so we thought we'd go ask Owl. He knows a lot.
That's good thinking, Pooh.
Really? I'm not usually in the same sentence with good thinking.
I'll come too. I wanted to do something special today anyways. Feels like we're going on an expedition.
Ooh, I like expeditions. I can't wait to go on an expedition.
What's an expedition?
It was in Christopher Robin's hissy book.
History book.
That's what I said. It was an expedition to the North Pole.
What's a North Pole?
It's a pole that's
Yes.
north. Exactly what I thought.
I think we shall go find.
Owl.
Yes.
Owl. No. Owl.
No. Yes, owl.
No. Owl.
Yes, of course, owl.
Oh, owl. See, owl.
I've never heard my name said with such confusion.
We were just about to come see you.
All of you?
We're going to go on an expedition.
And what's an expedition when it's home?
Do expeditions have homes? I thought the North Pole was an expedition.
Oh, you mean exhibition. I went on an exhibition once. 4 hours without a cup of tea, dreadful thing to do. Almost died of thirst.
Ah, but it's a special day. Piglet took flowers to Eeyore.
Is he ill?
I don't think Eeyore is sick.
I meant Piglet.
He seemed fine, happy to be going.
It seems unlikely that Piglet would know something we do not. Did he win a race?
Now that's unlikely.
Maybe he's thought of a song to teach us.
Doubtful.
Could he have been given a prize? Mr. Most Bitter of the Year?
Didn't you win that last year?
Maybe it's his birthday.
That's very smart, Ruth. Very good idea.
How about all of you go and set a party table over by the fence? Pooh and I will go find Piglet and Eeyore.
Will there be honey?
Of course. What's a party without honey?
Hello, Piglet. What are you doing out here by yourself?
I have something for you.
More bad news, I suppose. Is Pooh Bear stuck in a tree this time?
No, nothing so serious. I brought you something I thought you'd like.
I have nettles to eat. They prick my tongue, but at least there's something I can call my own.
I thought you'd like something prettier for a change. Here, these are for you.
Flowers? For me?
Why? They were the last flowers growing outside my house. It's getting colder at this time of the year. I thought to myself, these have been so pretty this year. Who might need them more than me right now? And here I am.
Piglet,
Yes, Eel?
for such a small creature, you have a very big heart.
There's a joy in being small. There's a joy in little things. The joy of tiny moments that a flower brings. The world can be so frightening when you know the world's so wide. But the little things, like flowers, moments, smiles, the little thoughts you keep inside, give meaning to it all. That's the joy of being small.
I may not be the happiest creature in the woods, but something like this does make me feel a little special.
There's a joy in being small.
Piglet,
There's a joy in little things.
you're
The joy of tiny moments that a flower brings. The world can be so frightening, but you put your fear aside when the little things, like flowers, sunshine, friends, the people you can sit beside, not saying much at all. That's the joy of being small. You're the joy in being small. There's a joy in being small.
I was a forlorn little waif of a child. I adored my father. He filled books with me and my tiny stuffed friends. But when I left home, when I was sent off to school, I slowly realized that I was without a home. My home had been taken from me. Those stories had given me a world filled with my name, something I thought was just for me. But then, my father gave them to the world, and I was forced to share what I thought was a private gift. And not everyone took kindly to my fame.
Miss Chumley.
Yes, Enola. Just go. We all know your bladder, like Piglet, is small.
Actually, I wanted to ask Mr. Milne a question.
There'll be time for questions later.
I don't mind.
See, miss, he doesn't mind.
Ask your questions, then.
Mr. Milne, you're not very cheery.
That's not a question.
All right, then. Why are you not very cheery?
May I ask you a question in return?
You haven't answered mine.
I will. Have you ever loved something and then had it taken from you? A toy, a pet, a secret hideout that only you knew about. One day it's just gone. That was my childhood.
Everyone has to grow up. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child, and I thought as a child.
but when I grew up, I put away childish things. 1 Corinthians 13:11.
Pay no attention. Her father's Methodist.
So there's Methodist to a madness. See, I made a pun. Isn't that cheery?
Cheery? That's not even funny.
Not much is. I guess I merely wanted to have memories of my own. And were they there to share, I'd be the one to share them. Sometimes it's difficult to reconcile those stories with who I was.
But it was an adventure.
But whose adventure?
As soon as I saw you, I knew an adventure was going to happen.
Now you're just quoting yourself from the books.
I don't think I have enough brain to quote from books.
Silly old bear, you have something better than brains. You have us. Hello, Piglet. Hello, Eeyore.
Christopher Robin, Piglet brought me a gift. It was quite unexpected.
The last flowers from my garden.
That's very kind, Piglet.
Of course, they'll be dead soon, seeing as it's getting so cold at 3 in the morning when I've been out standing in a field. But they're a lovely gift nonetheless.
I want to do something nice too. Let's go find something we could do that's nice for Eeyore. Piglet and I have important business, so we are going to go do that business.
What important business?
It's just that important.
And it's business. Come along, Piglet.
That is mysterious.
But not unexpected from creatures with such little brain.
Don't be like that, Eeyore. They tried.
At least Piglet succeeded today. Did you know I built myself a house?
Did you?
I mentioned how cold it gets at 3 in the morning. Well, I decided that if you have a house, and Pooh Bear has a house, and Piglet, Kanga and Roo have a house, and Owl and Tigger and Rabbit and all his relations have whatever it is you call where they live, then I should have somewhere too. So I found some sticks and built a home. It's small, with just enough room to fit me in, but at least I shan't be out at 3 in the morning in the cold, in the snow.
That's wonderful, Eeyore. Would you show it to me?
Keep your expectations very low.
I was thinking that we could use this ugly pile of sticks to build Eeyore a house.
That's a fine idea, Pooh. But where?
How about over on the other side of the wood, near the gate? It's protected from cold wind there and doesn't get much snow.
That sounds perfect. Christopher Robin Milne, why are all your clothes piled by the window? Christopher Robin, are you inside there? I'm going to have to do it all again.
I'd be burgled so soon, and seeing as I didn't have any possessions, they took the whole house instead.
Are you sure it was here?
I spent all yesterday building it. See?
I don't see anything.
A blister. It'll probably get infected too. An infected hoof and nothing to show for it. Typical.
Perhaps it flew into the field.
I'm sure that's what happened on this perfectly calm day.
I found them there.
Really, Christopher Robin?
I was doing nothing.
This doesn't look like nothing.
And I was hiding there because I was playing hide and seek with Tigger and Roo.
Oh, so now you're blaming us?
We weren't there, Christopher Robin. I wasn't, and neither was Tigger.
I was just playing, Nanny.
It's times like this that I don't regret you going to school soon.
What school?
It's not something I want to talk about. Come along.
There! That looks like a good house for Eeyore.
I hope you like it. It's not as big as yours.
Or as comfy as yours.
But it's a good start.
Let's go find him.
We were just coming to find you.
We have another surprise for you.
My house?
Why, yes,
What's it doing over here?
Well,
The place place looks bigger too, and it should be cozy at 3 a.m. when it does tend to get quite cold standing out in the field. And the board I scratched my name in, it's no longer over the door.
The board you scratched your name in?
Well, I had it over the doorway. You have your names over yours. I thought I should have my name over mine. How did it end up in the wall?
How indeed.
This is a nice area of the forest to have a house. Up until now, I've always called it Pooh Corner.
I guess we'll have to call it Eels Homestead instead.
That has a ring to it. I just hope it lasts through the winter.
We made sure to...
You made sure to?
Oh, nothing. Is anyone else craving honey?
I think there is a table being set as we speak.
Why?
It might be someone's birthday.
Really? I hope next spring, when my birthday comes, there'll be a table set for me.
It's not your birthday.
No, but whoever it is, they are lucky. I just wish I was invited to the party.
You are.
Must be some mistake. No happy creature would invite me.
Excuse us.
Hello, Owl. Hello, Rabbit.
Yes, hello. All of you, hello. Hello. May I borrow Piglet, Eeyore, and Pooh for a moment?
I have something to tell Christopher Robin. Could I join later?
To your portrait, if you must.
Tigger told Kanga what he and Roo heard.
Christopher Robin, you know I don't think very well.
Sometimes.
You know I am often too embarrassed to apologize for things I've done.
Often.
I just like to go where the day takes me.
Most days.
Today took me to surprise Eeyore by building him a home. Piglet and I found a mess of branches over on the other side of the wood. We thought it'd make a great home for Eeyore. So we gathered them up, brought them here, and well, you know the rest.
You took down Eeyore's house and put it back up here? Silly old bear. Of course, that is a very Pooh thing to do.
I just wish I had enough brains to know when I'm doing something that requires brains.
Oh, Pooh Bear, promise me you'll always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
I think we shall have to be friends forever.
Let's go see what the others are doing.
Christopher Robin, I had everything ready to be packed. I'm going to have to do it all again.
I don't want to go.
What?
I don't want to go.
Now, no one really wants to go to school, but it's how things are done.
I don't want to go.
Now, don't start. Your parents are paying for a very nice school. You will go and meet other children and learn things and know things.
Please don't make me go. How will I say goodbye?
You'll learn not to cry there. If nothing else, you'll learn not to cry anymore.
Hello, chaps. What are you all doing gathered here?
Remember, stiff upper lips.
Mum, what does stiff upper lip mean?
It means not minding when you really do.
What does it feel? Christopher Robin, we've come to give you, it's called Written By, because we all know that, well, that, because we heard, to put it as shortly as possible, is what it is. And he wrote it out.
Here, we all signed it.
I don't know what signed means. They all made funny lines. Mine's the biggest though. That splotch on the bottom. That's me.
Thank you, Rue. And a very good splotch it is too. I seem to have something in my eye. Could you read it for me? I
I'm glad that you're safe. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing more that we can try. Such luck to have a friend like you, which makes it hard to say goodbye. We'll miss the things you do. We'll miss your laughter and your smile. We thought we'd have more time with you, but our forever turned into such a little while. What's worse, we know there's nothing we can do. If you think missing us will be hard, you should try missing you. We know it's time for you to go. So, goodbye.
It's a comforting sort of thing to have.
Come on, Pooh.
Where are we going?
What?
Nowhere. What do you like doing most in the world?
Eating honey is a very good thing. Being with Christopher Robin is also a very good thing to do. Perhaps what I like most is Piglet and I going to see you, and you saying, "What about a little something?" And me saying, "Well, I shouldn't mind a little something. What about you, Piglet?" And it being a sort of hummy sort of day outside, and birds singing. What do you like doing best?
Nothing.
How do you do nothing?
This is the sort of nothing we're doing now. It means just going along
Listening to all the things you can't hear.
and not bothering. When I was 5,
Christopher Robin, what should happen if you forget about me?
I'd sit on the stair,
Silly old bear, I won't ever forget about you.
just doing nothing,
How long will we be friends?
just going nowhere.
I'll live to be at least 100.
And my best friend
A whole 100?
was sat with me there.
Well, if you live to be 100, I want to live to 100 less a day, so I never have to be without you.
When I was 5, why can't I be 5? I was never 5.
If you are 5 or 103, it doesn't matter as long as you see just what the world needs you to be. A rabbit, a donkey, an owl, a kangaroo, joey, or tiger, a piglet, a bear, or a robin.
I knew this was a bad idea. I can't apologize enough for my lapse. I never expected to ever be moved again by the loss of silly toys. I can only thank you for inviting me here, despite my failures.
What should we do, Robin? We came here to hear all about you, Robin, and tales we hold dear. We didn't want truth, Robin. We wanted the joy of each great adventure with each brilliant toy. When you were 5,
I don't think people realize
you didn't much care
just how lonely it was. I was.
to be up or be down
And how much I adored
when they were all there.
all these imaginary friends.
But now the world
They were so alive to me.
wants you to share your time with your donkey or out your piglet, but mostly your bear.
When I was 5,
If you have program ideas you'd like to see on maxTV Local, let us know at SaskTel.com/local.